You play too close to the heights in the middle of the night. Well, the back is white, you've been losing all sight, you've been free falling. Upright, upright. You play too close to the heights in the middle of the night. Well, the back is white, you've been losing all sight, you've been free falling. Upright, upright. You play too close to the heights in the middle of the night. Well, the back is white, you've been losing all sight, you've been free falling.
Good evening, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Friday Night Football. It's great to have you with us at Coopers Stadium. This should be a classic between Woodville West Torrens and West Adelaide. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. The players are ready to charge onto the ground. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Good to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Eagles. There are a couple of things their opponents could look to exploit, but I'm not sure they're good enough to pull it off. This team at its best is very hard to beat.
We'll see if you're right, Harf. Thank you. A real buzz around this stadium as the captains meet for the toss. It's second up against seventh, and the players are ready to rip in. Friday night footy is go. The big men fly. Knew the tackle was coming. Harassed into an error. Lemmy, Kennedy. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Great tackling technique there. Ballenden gets his hand to it. Hansen kicks to space. Knight in the thick of it as ever. Boot to ball just in time. Punched away. It's loose inside the 50. Minchella gets back and should repel. Patterson fumbles. Could be costly. His field kicking is normally first rate. Elam all on his own. What's he got on offer? They're moving the footy quickly. Lemmy can line up and potentially give them the lead. Just needs an accurate kick now.
For the perfect start.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Bloods on the board early. The big men fly. Herbert will be important as always. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Elam gets a good bounce. Patterson, dangerous to leave on his own. They're moving the footy well here. Tidy ball. Who's front and centre? Puncher squeezes the kick. Time to turn on the Jets. They've put themselves under pressure. Chance gone begging. Scully, Squire, in no man's land. Herbert desperate to win it back. The fans will be happy to see this. The umpire says he had no prior. Good ruck work. Clohese, he's wrapped up. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Elam palms it down. Hyam, that's a dreadful hand pass. Rowe uses the body well. Searching kick. Clohese, he's outmarked two of them. Can he find a teammate? Elam makes good contact. Squire. No one can mark. Clohese thought his way through it. Honours the lead. The defence has fallen down. Minchella is there to save the day. Neat little worm burner. No easy exit. He's drawn a crowd. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Ballenden wins the tap. Hansen, Herbert. What can he do with it? The Bloods have won it back when one tackle just won't do. The umpire will have it. Elam gets his hand to it. We've got a whistle for an illegal shepherd by the looks of it. Normally delivers. Lemmy couldn't mark. Hansen mops that one up. May takes an excellent grab. Doesn't often waste it. Squire with a chance to run. What's he got on offer? He's made a bright start. Lukac went bang. Puncher. Clohese. The Bloods guarding the corridor. Keating on a lead. Away he goes. He's lost it. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Up and under. Clohese making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Probing ball. Searle with the big fist. Squire. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
Montgomery has found some space. Keating provides some run. This will fall short. Stevens wins it back. It's a hot footy. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold. From point-blank range.
As simple as it gets.
You can't afford to give free kicks away in front of goal. All that hard work, and then you give an easy one up.
Back to where we started. Scores level. The big men fly. Herbert. Hyam gets in the way. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Stevens made the footy his. He's kicked it like an arrow.
That was textbook goal kicking. A great way to open his account.
Goal for goal early. Elam punches it out of the ruck. White, they should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Hayes has a way of drawing the footy. Quality delivery by foot.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
Scores level for a second time today. Elam with the tap. Kennedy competing fiercely. He's hit up the lead. Good kick. White. That's a big play. They've picked their way through. Laudato has a vice-like grip.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
This would bring the house down. The house is down.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Bloods were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Herbert. Clohese. He'll work all day. Knight. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Can he hit a target? Scully displaying great endeavour. White. Desperate defence. Squire. He's been set a task. Lemmy going at his second. It's there.
The Bloods have had a great start. Their energy's terrific. They're moving the ball well and hitting the scoreboard.
The Bloods with 2 on the bounce. Elam wins it out of the centre. Kennedy. White. Squire. I think he called for that. Gets his kick despite the heat. Keating. Incisive handball. Montgomery. How will the umpire see this? They're tackling with venom today. Elam palms it down. Clohese. That's a bit of a waste. Squire. In the centre square. The Bloods are playing like winners. Cook. Spoils. Taken to ground. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. They're tackling with great intent. Ballenden with a deft tap. Herbert feeds it out. Where? They are hunting the ball carrier. They need a spark. Anyone's ball. White showing some pace. He lost his radar there.
According to some of these fans, all he had to do was kick it 60 metres on his non-preferred to a player on the other side of the ground in his blind spot while being tackled. Easy.
Where? Absorbs the pressure. Attracted a crowd. Didn't take the first option and he's been penalised.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Good work rate. White has worked hard to present. They're all over them early. Slatojevic tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Fleeton, Nichols. The Eagles moving the ball well. A chance to clear now. Newman presents in space. What's he got on offer? That's skillful. Slips through his fingers. Ryan in the right spot at the right time. Hacking it forward. White. He's suddenly a popular man. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Ballenden gets his hand to it. Herbert does the roving. Hyam leads his opponent. The defenders will be nervous. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. The Eagles looking shaky early. Herbert. That's good work rate. Hayes. He's taken a beauty. Lays it off. Knight cops some unwanted attention. You have to be tough to play this game. I think he had the right idea, but that was a bit too far off the ball. Fleeton doing what he does best. Herbert. Cook fighting hard. Throws it on the boot. Shoeback clears the area. Keating. Knight. Can he impose himself on the match? Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
He's already got one. Now he's got two.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Good match so far. Ballenden with the tap. Hansen stripped of the footy. Elam, they've given it back. Big tackle laid. Ball up in the shadows of quarter time. Elam smashes it out of there. Hyam. Herbert accepted the invitation. Is anyone home? Rowe! That one was always his. That's good vision. Squire squeezes the kick. The sprint is on. The ump's not feeling forgiving today.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call. If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
There's not a lot to separate the teams, either on the scoreboard or on the stat sheet. Disposals, clearances and inside 50s are all fairly even. If the match continues like this, it'll be engrossing, but I can't help but feel that someone will break it open at some point. I'm just not sure who.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Ballenden smashes it out of there. Harassed into an error. It's loose in the middle. He won't be happy with that one. Keating with the intercept mark. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. The Sharon hits the deck. White is calm in a crisis. Patterson seizes the moment. Sinnor fumbled it like a cake of soap. May runs onto it. Park in a hurry. Ryan. Cook. We've seen that before. Hyam, a model of consistency. Shoeback. Lemmy, dangerous to leave on his own. Scully has it within range.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He shouldn't have any trouble, and he doesn't.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Bloods are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. The big men fly. White. Squire. He ran into a brick wall. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Ballenden, the winner there. Herbert. Kennedy didn't need to be asked twice. Squire Can run with the footy. Lemmy, he's set upon. Feeling the heat. The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
That's a good option, and this looks promising. They've opened them up here. Probing ball. Keating has charged into space. Can he find a teammate? Can't hang on under close attention. Sinor. It's a goal.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. The two big men do battle. Herbert. The Eagles should score here. Sinor gets to the front spot and can line them up.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Bangs it through.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Eagles have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Elam wins it down. White, he's been accosted. Great tackling technique there. Ballenden has probably got the points at this stage. Clohese, why is he kicking it backwards? Puncher, all alone in the centre square. Tidy ball. Hayes works hard to present. Knight can run and carry. Hanson, a quick getaway wasn't possible. Keating, it's a tough game. Kicks inside the forward 50. Sinor gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
For a little breathing space.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today, and that is no exception.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Eagles with all the momentum now. Ballenden with a deft tap. White, Hayem, Squire. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The umpire will have it. Ballenden punches it out of the ruck. Herbert. Beattie under pressure. Good build-up. He picked his pocket. Normally delivers. Puncher went bang. White, Elam, Lemmy. Knew the tackle was coming. It's not a fair fight. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Look at the distance on that hand pass. Slatojevic. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Ballenden has got on top. Got to get rid of it. Keating bursts through the middle. Gets a kick away. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? That could be a goal-saving tackle. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Elam wins the hit out. Hayem, he's gone. He's stopped in his tracks. This will be coming straight back.
That's the value of pressure. This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
Goes with a check side, but it's narrow.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Ryan with the footy. Park. Can they get something going? It must be his birthday.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
He hasn't kicked it very well. May couldn't hold it under pressure. Can they catch them out on the turnover? A chance to clear now. He'll feel that one. A bit of a panicked handball. Morrish, you asked for it, you got it. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Ballenden palms it down. Beattie, Hanson, he's lost possession. Squire, desperate to win it back. Ryan, working hard and being rewarded. Doesn't often waste it. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Hanson, Herbert, Beattie, good tackle. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Poor footy there. He's had little impact so far. No mark. They've put themselves under pressure. Hayes. Keating. Was that a legal disposal? Morris in the centre square. Somehow released the ball. Hyam. He'll be sore in the morning. They've bottled it up. Neither ruck got a hand on it. Ballenden wins the hit out. Hansen, no easy exit. The non-preferred lets him down.
A good tackle there, forced him into the mistake.
That's great footy. Golden opportunity here.
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
It's not a tight angle, but he goes with a check side and threads it.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The Bloods are in danger of being run over. Good ruck work. Kennedy out of the congestion. He's been dispossessed. The Eagles have won it back. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? They're a big chance here. Lukacs. He's taken a beauty. Into the pocket he goes. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
The Eagles look a little more potent with ball in hand at the moment.
Ballenden showing his skills. Clohese bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Bloods have got to respond now. It's getting away from them. Ballenden has had his measure today. Hansen, Lemmy, gathers. It's a hot footy. The umpire says he had no prior. Ballenden with a deft tap. Herbert, Clohese. You can see their confidence growing. Who's got the wheels? Puncher. Throws it on the boot. Well played. That could come back to bite. Squire makes good contact. Herbert, Ware couldn't burst through. Keating intercepts the hand pass. Puncher, Nichols, Fleeton takes him high. The Bloods provided a great challenge in the first quarter, but they weren't able to maintain it in the second. They'll need to regroup. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Eagles are in fine form in the contest and also on the outside. The runners are complementing the ball winners beautifully, and they are a very well-oiled machine where every player understands and executes their role. Some of their clearance to score work has been sublime.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Elam wins it. White, Hyam. They desperately need a goal. He's run into trouble. He's besieged. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Elam, the winner there. Hyam can send them into attack. Morris only knows one way. Drop punt, and he has put it away.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. Elam showing his skills. They're tackling with venom today. It's been a great duel between the two big men. White, Hyam, Ballenden gets to it first. Where? They might be caught out on the turnover. Kennedy. White. Fleeton. Couldn't reel it in. Moore. Accepted the invitation. Slatojevic with a clean pickup. Comes free in the tackle. Run down. Great chase.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Stevens has found some space.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
For 2 in a row, it's good. And the momentum is starting to turn.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
The Bloods haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Elam palms it down. White. It's a hospital hand pass. Hyam. He's lost it. He's not one to take a backward step. Gets his kick despite the heat. Park. Loves the hard stuff. Leaves it behind. He's wrapped up. Can he hit a target? Keating. Relishing the contest. He steps over the line with a footy and we've got a throw in. Ballenden palms it down. Hanson couldn't get an effective disposal. White. The sprint is on. Stevens. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Ballenden has rucked tirelessly. Beattie. Clohese. What can he do with it? Puncher. That's a dreadful hand pass. Squire. This for 3 on the trot, and he steers it through.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
They've got their tails up now. Elam punches it out of the ruck. Kennedy. May cops some unwanted attention. Hayes with the intercept mark. Can they turn back the tide? Ballenden! Too big, too strong, too good. That's a useful ball. Ryan saves the day again. He's hit up the lead. I've liked his game today. May works hard to present. Normally delivers. Hayes spoils. Ryan gets the kick away. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Can he impose himself on the match? May couldn't quite. Squire. Rowe got a fist in. Slatojevic felt the pressure there. Clohese on a lead. Moore. They're moving the footy quickly. Good disciplined defence. Keating. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Park. Poor disposal keeps letting them down. They've got a problem now. He sends them inside for the 4th time. Hayes read it well and claims the mark. Minchella manages to get off a handball. May. The Bloods under great pressure. That's not coming out, and it'll be the umpire's ball deep inside 50. Big clearance to win here. Clohese. He just dropped it. Hyam in the right spot at the right time. May. Elam. Patterson. White. They cannot keep him quiet. Lemmy. All alone in the centre square. Can he find a teammate? The Sharon hits the deck. Hayes leads his opponent. Squire. He'll work all day. White. Kennedy. Big tackle laid. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Ballenden has probably got the points at this stage. Knight. Where? He's under close attention. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The Eagles moving the ball well. A good kick here and they'll be in business. That has to hurt. Schuback, 1 step ahead. His field kicking is normally first rate. The Bloods having a great patch. What's he got on offer? Crosses the paint. Stevens gives the handball away. Hyam, Scully, he's drawn a crowd. The umpire will have it. Ballenden wins it down. Herbert at close quarters. Puncher going flat chat. That's an impressive mark. Searching kick. This is good ball movement. What a hand pass. That'll work. Herbert. Elam affects the turnover. Schuback. Morrish. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They're tackling with great intent. Ballenden has got on top. Clohese. Herbert. That's a bruising tackle. It's not a fair fight. We've got another stoppage. Ballenden punches it out of the ruck. Squire. Morrish leading by example. Nichols mops that one up. He's done well to get a kick in, and it's almost a great goal. Almost.
That's a shame to blot the copybook.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Good work rate. Takes the short option. Keating in the clear. Picking their way through. Ware makes position. Probing ball. Punched that like he meant it. Laudato. They've given it back. Out of the congestion. He might have thought about hand passing. Puncher. On the non-preferred. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Not a lot of space to work with. Clohese. He's so good in close. Rowe. Lukac. Squeezes the kick. Nichols. Knight. Pokes it into the pocket. He's set upon. Rowland. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Elam showing his skills. Shoeback. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Squire. Under pressure. White. May. I felt that one from here. You have to be tough to play this game. He's kicked it the wrong way. Ballenden showing some pace. Lace out. Great footy. Towards the goal mouth. Who's front and centre? Gets it to safety.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Ryan, tasked with the kick in. Montgomery couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground.
The Bloods would improve their chances if they could hit the target more often. Their disposals left a fair bit to be desired.
Ballenden showing his skills. They have a good understanding, those two. Absorbs the pressure. No way through there, and they'll reset. Elam wins the tap. Hyam, a model of consistency. Kennedy, Ryan. He'd like to have that one back.
According to some of these fans, all he had to do was kick it 60 metres on his non-preferred to a player on the other side of the ground in his blind spot while being tackled. Easy.
Patterson, Squire, all on his own. And they're away. May has found some space. What's he got on offer? Slick hands. Well played. His vision was excellent. Attracted a crowd. Minchella. Lukac read that one like a book. Doesn't often waste it. That's a good option, and this looks promising. The Bloods are really under the pump here. Hayes is in the clear and marks uncontested. The defence has fallen down. Keating has charged into space.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
He hasn't had his kicking boot on, and that's not good. To improve the situation.
He's having a good match, but his kicking at goal is really letting him down.
Back into play. The kick was centimetre perfect. The Bloods might be about to start something. Shoeback can keep it moving. Slips through his fingers. Kicks to space. We've got a whistle for an illegal shepherd by the looks of it. Can they keep the footy this time? Parker, dangerous to leave on his own. That's skillful. Punched away. Moore. They have absolutely spifflicated him. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Elam gets his hand to it. The Eagles lead it narrowly at three-quarter time. This is a brilliant contest, and the best is still to come. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Bloods are hanging tough, but they've made this a lot harder for themselves than it needed to be because their skills have consistently let them down. They really ought to be leading this match, if we're being honest. You can cop a loss if the opposition is simply better and you've given yourselves the best chance, but the one thing you must never do is beat yourselves, and they're in great danger of doing that as it stands.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Ballenden has had his measure today. Hanson. Squire runs onto it. Elam. White drives it inside the forward 50. Newman closed him down. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Important clearance here. White, Elam. The Bloods are good with their hands. Met solidly. They've bottled it up. Elam wins the tap. Just shoveled it out. Kennedy. Drop pass. Goal!
It looked all over bar the shouting not so long ago, but we're headed for a grandstand finish.
The Eagles haven't put this to bed yet. Elam with a deft tap. White. They could be in front in a minute. Cinderberry collects the half volley. They're tackling with venom today. Ballenden showing his skills. Herbert, what a game he's played. Is this their chance?
Got to set up well for the stoppage to make sure they don't score from it.
The pressure is relentless. Ballenden with a deft tap. Hanson, the Bloods have won it back. Not his best. Defence 101 there. Happy to concede a behind.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Moore pushes into space and receives the footy. Newman. It's a bad mistake. Forward they go again. Cinderberry couldn't haul that one in. Moore. Can he hit a target? Minchella making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. May. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. The umpire says he had no prior. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Beattie, Hanson, Elam didn't need to be asked twice. Keating, that was almost handed to him. They cannot keep him quiet. Puncher is racking up spoils. In no man's land. Conservative kick, Keating on a lead. What's he got on offer? Going for territory. Squire cuts it off. Tidy ball. Ryan, that's good work rate. The Eagles guarding the corridor. They're moving the footy well here. Lemmy works hard to present. Careful with the kick. This ought to end in a goal. Lowers the eyes. Laudato has got loose. Delivers it inside 50. Cinderberry can go back and put them in front. Can he finish it off? The Bloods finishing strongly. Knight tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Laudato. Parker is the man on the spot and he's marked.
From point blank range.
They could find themselves back in front again, and they do.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Bloods are really taking it to them today. Elam gets his hand to it. No one deserves to lose. It's been a tremendous contest. Ruckman. Football's answer to fast bowlers. Ballenden has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. The Eagles have been gallant. Can they get their noses in front? Ballenden, the winner there. Herbert. Beattie, he's generally a good kick. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. He's run into trouble. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close.
This match will probably be decided by who can be cleaner with the footy.
Kennedy, Squire, taken to ground. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Big clearance to win here. Home, Kennedy in the right spot. Clean pickup. That's commitment to the cause. Scully.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Good ruck work. Clohese.
Herbert. It's a free for push in the back.
Clever kick. Keating.
A quick getaway wasn't possible.
Manages to get off a handball. Can they catch them out on the turnover? It's come unstuck.
Rowe.
Probing ball. Quality delivery by foot. He hasn't been himself today. Keating with a big fist. Kennedy. May.
He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Searching kick. Park. Navigated the traffic. White. He didn't break stride. Minchella. This is aggressive ball movement. Nichols. Spoils. Stevens. The Eagles have denied them the corridor. Knight has it now on centre wing.
He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
Good ruck work. Kennedy. White.
What's he got on offer? That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
He might have thought about the corridor. Clohese. Normally delivers.
Lukac
Fumbled it like a cake of soap.
when one tackle just won't do.
He fumbled at the critical moment. Rucks go at it.
Herbert
Leading from the front. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. The two big men do battle. Kennedy, Squire, Elam getting involved. White,
big tackle laid. It's not a fair fight. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Keating. Good luck catching him. He's put the foot down.
Surely this time he'll kick a goal. Oh, maybe it's just not going to happen today.
The Bloods can't fall into the trap of trying to save the game. They need to keep taking it on.
Shoeback tasked with the kick in. Park has found some space. Keating wins it back. Great mark. Golden opportunity here.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He hasn't kicked it very well. Hayes judged it the best and can have a shot.
They'll be back in front if he can nail it.
Snap it goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
It might have looked an easy shot, but it's surely not when the game is potentially on your boot.
It's a very good time to hit the front.
Ballenden has got on top.
Kennedy, Hyam, Elam turns it over in the middle. That's skillful.
Ryan with another spoil. Where?
Keating, desperate defence. He's set upon.
That can only be holding the ball.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Good work rate.
What's he got on offer?
Shoeback
Can run and gun.
kicks to space.
Attracted a crowd.
Cook loves the hard stuff. Running the clock down. The Bloods forcing them out wide.
Squire takes an excellent grab.
The defence is disorganised. Fleeton clears the area.
Time to turn on the Jets.
And we'll have a throw in.
Ballenden
Has rucked tirelessly. They've got good chemistry, those two. Shoeback
doing what he does best.
Keating got in the way. Bursts through the middle. Hayes
Can run and carry.
The Eagles trying desperately to hang on.
Ballenden
Showing his skills.
Herbert
They're going hammer and tong. Who's at home? Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
This to seal it.
He hasn't had his kicking boot on, and that's not going to improve the situation.
Accuracy in front of goal is so important, particularly in a close game.
Siren! Agony for one team, ecstasy for the other. What a game of football. It was always likely to go down to the wire.
What did you make of that match, Half?
The Bloods are distraught by that because they believe the points should have been theirs. It's easy to get stuck on the mistakes you made and the things you should have done better, but it's gone now. You've got to lick your wounds and move on.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the evening, Half.
Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.